You've seen Ricky Gervais tear up the Golden Globes, but what about the jokes they wouldn't let him say? On Conan, Ricky goes off script from a Hitler costume stunt to a female elephant punchline to David Bowie calling him a chubby little loser. This isn't award show, Ricky. This is the unfiltered version.
How are you? Nice to have you here.
Oh, it's great to be here.
Yeah.
Nice new studio.
This is new. This is a new experience, yes.
Yeah, it's great to...
Giant moon, big fake moon behind you.
Actually, the studio was easier to find than the channel on the TV. But I persevered.
Yeah, it takes a while.
I didn't know there were that many channels, to be honest.
I didn't until we came to this channel. I didn't realize, and I'll be honest with you, I sometimes forget where we are in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
What are we on here?
I have no idea. I always get stuck on the costume jewelry, and then I just...
you go through that, you keep going, you go to costume jewelry, eyebrow plucking channel, and, you know...
And then eventually you find...
Osama bin Laden's got a chat show just before yours.
It's very good. He's killing us with the bookings. Now, tell me, let's talk about your gig that's coming up, the Golden Globes. People love it when you host this show. Very good at it. There was a perception a little bit last year that you were very good, but you didn't go for the jugular.
Oh, that's what I think. I think in retrospect, I think I held back a little bit. You know, I didn't want to offend anyone, but I didn't want to be totally out. Well, she loved it.
Yeah. 1 out of 200 people always will.
Yeah. But you know, I want to do a proper job this year. The thing is, I haven't run anything by them. The good thing about it is they don't want to see anything. They said that last year. I don't show them the script, and I had to tell them about one thing I wanted to do because it was a bit of a stunt, and I needed their cooperation. I needed a costume, and I told them, and they said no, we can't do that. So
they turned you down on that?
So I'm not telling them anything.
Can you tell us what that idea was so we know?
Yeah, it wasn't that. Yeah.
Maybe we.
Well, no.
Maybe we could use it.
I wanted it to be the opening. You know, they go, Ricky, please welcome Ricky Gervais, and I was going to come out dressed as Adolf Hitler, right? No, wait, right? And I was going to come out that way. So I was just doing that, waving to them, right? And then get to the podium and let it die down and go, too much, right? And then I wanted to look in the crowd and go, it's the wrong crowd. It's just the wrong crowd. And then I was going to say, that's the last time I borrow a suit from Mel Gibson. Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I think they were just worried about maybe the picture in the paper the next day.
Yeah. With their logo, the network logo right there. NBC, more colorful. No, we don't want that.
They definitely weren't going to let that one air. But Ricky didn't stop there. He brought another rejected Golden Globes joke straight to Conan.
You've done the Golden Globes before, and you can be quite edgy. And the celebrities, do you think the celebrities out there are nervous? They're nervous about they're going to be sitting there. What will Ricky say about us?
I think so. No one wants to be the butt of a joke. But, you know, I'm not going to go out. I'm not trying to ruin their night. I'm making jokes, you know. And also, I'll do it about things they've done, not about things they can't help. So, you know, I think I'm fair. Do you know? I know, but you know what I mean.
No, you're not making fun of a way they look or how they were.
I wouldn't come out and go, oh look, it's a ginger Frankenstein. You know, do you know what I mean?
Exactly. So you're not going to do that?
No, I'm not going to do that, no.
No. Well, you wouldn't do that.
It's because they did say, they got me back. I said no at first, I was too busy. Then they said the magic words, you can say what you want again. I went, OK, I'm in, right? Yeah. And you write jokes, and even I filter jokes, and I'm writing jokes and thinking, oh, I can't do that, that's too much. And it really bugs me, because maybe I could do them here, no one's watching this.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a nice point that you're making. There's really no one watching, so you might as well just...
It's the best part of this show.
People love this show because there's no pressure.
Well, there's one joke I thought of. The first joke I thought of when I said yes to host the Golden Globes, I wanted to come out and say, welcome to the Golden Globes. Why is this show like a female elephant? It, too, has a massive...
God, so
self-deprecating.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. It endears you.
It endears you. That makes everyone go, oh, I like him.
They go, oh.
No, you're not.
Now, if you thought Ricky ruffling feathers at the Golden Globes was good, wait till he breaks down how Americans needed a glossary to understand The Office. And that Bowie scene from Extras, still iconic.
Now, let me ask you something. When the British Office, and I say that because there's an NBC version now.
But the British Office is just called The Office.
The Office, yes.
Yeah.
The Office, when it began, when you created this show and started doing it, and then it was brought to this country, there was obviously a fear that it wouldn't translate. Executives here in America were worried is a show that's not only this subtle in parts, but also it's so British, and it's so about life in Britain. They were worried that it wouldn't translate, weren't they?
Well, it went out on BBC America, which is, you know, a small channel, but that when the DVD came out, they made us print a glossary of terms, you know, just like cultural references, like
to explain things.
Exactly, but I was looking down the thing, and it was like some of our stars you wouldn't have heard of, what they do, what TV shows they do, and one of the references they thought Americans wouldn't understand was Shakespeare.
What?
That was a little bit patronising. I don't know how they explained it. The greatest bard that's ever lived. Bard. See bard. Poet. What's poetry? I mean, where do you stop?
Right.
So
they really thought that Americans would hear Shakespeare and go like, I don't like this. They're talking about British people I haven't heard of.
Exactly.
You know?
If an American hasn't heard of Shakespeare, they won't like The Office.
Right.
There's other barriers in the way.
But,
so, yeah, I don't quite know why they did that.
But obviously it did work out, and you won 2 Golden Globes. That must have been exciting.
That was surreal. That was really surreal because, you know, as I say, it was on a small channel, and I'd never been to LA before, and we were up for these awards, and we were sure we weren't going to win. I didn't remember who to thank because I thought it's
right.
And yeah, we won the Golden. Just looking around the room, we don't have stars like you have in England. You know, there was Tom Cruise and Clint Eastwood, and these icons. It was incredible. In fact, one of my favourite quotes ever I've heard. We went up. We won the first Golden Globe.
They announced it. Yeah.
Yeah. The Office. We went up there and we were proud. I did a speech, and apparently Clint Eastwood was heard to turn to someone next to him and go, "Who the are they?" Which is great. He's watching this now, and he's going, and he's going, "Who the is that?"
All right. We have a clip here from Extras, and I love this show. And in this show, you for a while, in the first season, you were an extra, a guy making a living as an extra at the bottom of the ladder. And now what's interesting is your character's had some success with a sitcom.
He's got his own sitcom, but it didn't turn out like he wanted it to. You know, the people have interfered, and it's sort of lowest common denominator stuff and catchphrases, and he's not getting the respect. So he's trying to you know, up his station a little bit, and he goes to a private club and he bumps into his hero, David Bowie.
All right, let's take a look at this clip from Extras.
It's not exactly how I meant it to be, because the BBC have interfered and sort of chased ratings and made it lowest common denominator, sort of comedy, sort of catchphrases and wigs, and I think I've sold out, to be honest, but yeah, it's difficult, isn't it, to keep your integrity when you're going for that first...
Little fat man who sold his soul.
The
little fat man who sold his dream. Chubby little loser. Chubby little loser. National joke. No, not chubby little loser. No. Pathetic little fat man. No one's bloody laughing. The clown that no one laughs at. They all just wish he'd die.
You don't know whether to be honored or upset. I have to do this. We're so tight on time, but I have to do this. We actually found a photo of you when you were a lead singer in a band called Shauna Dancing in the 80s. I know you're... let's just take a look right here.
Of all people. Don't have a go at anyone's hairstyle.
Yeah, it's true. I'm in a huge glass house. I shouldn't throw stones.
And I'm not embarrassed about the way I look then. I'm embarrassed about the way I look now.
You look terrific.
That just reminds me.
No.
Oh, I've just got to... God, look at my fat face. Television puts a lot of weight on the chin. Not him, strangely.
This isn't my real head.
Say what you want about Ricky, but when the cameras roll, He always says what you're not supposed to. If that made you laugh or squirm, you're in the right place. Subscribe for more unfiltered moments, right here on the Polarized View.